I want you to imagine waking up to a reality you've been accidentally feeding. Now let that sit for a second. A reality you've been unconsciously feeding with no clear direction or ideas of the outcome, not one. But your energy, attention, and emotions are steering you somewhere. Now picture this. You look up and realize this reality is like a bus, and it starts to move fast on a road you don't recognize in an unknown direction, and you're not the driver. You're just a passenger going wherever it goes, however it gets there. Now just think for a moment. How might you feel about that? Think about it. Probably not good. I know I wouldn't. You'd likely feel uncomfortable and definitely not secure. But that's what happens when your focus is running on autopilot, all over the place and unaligned with your intentions. Long before modern psychology and long before we had language for mindset or manifestation, there were cultures that understood the power of where a person placed their inner attention. Across parts of Africa, there's an old teaching that your life force follows your gaze, not just your eyes, but your inner gaze. If your inner gaze stays on fear, the road shapes itself around that fear. If it rests on intention, the road shifts to meet it. This wasn't metaphysics to them. It was survival and truth, a truth that still applies today. In many Native traditions, there's a practice known as tracking, not just tracking animals or weather patterns, but tracking yourself, your thoughts and emotions, your reactions, your internal signals. Because what you don't track eventually tracks you. They understood something we forget in our busy world, that awareness directs the path before action does. You can't shape a future you aren't paying attention to, and you can't redirect a path you refuse to notice. What you become is an unwilling participant to what happens next. Despite everything happening in the world, you can still move forward, and you can still create positive change with one aligned focus at a time.